Each year, 40,000 babies are born with a congenital heart defect.
That's right. It's actually the most common type of birth defect in our country. So this morning, our own Kelsey Anderson is live with one woman's story of her life after the diagnosis. Kelsey, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Lauren and Raphael. So heart problems, they can impact anybody at any age, and that's true for Tracy Bruner. She recently had some health complications, but her heart health story started here at Riley Hospital for Children.
I was born with two congenital heart defects.
Tracy Bruner's life started out here at Riley Hospital for Children. She had a few open heart surgeries before her third birthday.
Really didn't have any health issues growing up.
But that changed in 2017 when Bruner was 44 years old.
I knew something was wrong. I didn't feel right.
She tells me a few days before Thanksgiving, she felt weak and dizzy. Her husband ready to take her to the ER.
He picked me up and was ready to take me to the emergency room, and as quickly as the symptoms came on, they were gone.
A few days later, she says she woke up sick and couldn't form sentences. She was choking when she tried to eat or drink.
They said, "We think she just has the flu." And my husband thankfully spoke up and said, "She can't even swallow water." The doctor looked at me and said, "Do you have a picture of her?" And he could tell this side of my face was starting to droop. And they did a CAT scan, and sure enough, I had not only had a stroke that day, but there were strokes before.
After the strokes and more testing, they learned she needed a pacemaker and will likely need a heart transplant in the future. Her message to anyone that's listening today:
make sure that you're paying attention to your body, because looking back on it, it was like, oh, why didn't I see that?
The acronym FAST is used to remember stroke symptoms. That's face, arms, speech, and time. And even after the scares, surgeries, and hospital stays.
I wouldn't change a thing because it has made me who I am.
Now, Bruner and her family walk in the annual Heart Walk to raise money for research.
Thank you so much for giving money, because, you know, from the bottom of my fixed heart, from the bottom of her fixed heart, those funds go to fix things and make things better.
So obviously you can see that from that video, Tracy is doing well right now. She says between the pacemaker and the medication she's on, her heart is working properly, and she's no longer right now on that transplant list. She hopes to keep it that way for the rest of her life. So over on WRTV.com, I've got things listed for you right now on stroke symptoms, what to do if you or a loved one is experiencing those symptoms, and how to get help immediately, because seconds do count. Reporting live, Kelsey Anderson, WRTV.
You know what I appreciate about Kelsey Anderson? She always finds interesting people.
Yeah.
You know, she's a good storyteller. So.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, Kelsey, do your thing.
Good inspirational story on a Tuesday.
Just wanted to say that on a Tuesday.